Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next video. And I'm really quick. I'm going to be discussing, which am excited for now, is discussing the preview for the next episode, episode 15 of Yashahime, entitled "A Farewell to the Lunar Eclipse." Now, I am really looking forward to this episode. I really am, because now we'll finally get some answers. We'll finally get some answers to what happens to Kagome and Inuyasha, and I'll explain more. But more happens to the original cast, basically. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because after a while we would ask about what happened to Kagome, what happened to Inuyasha, and what happened to Rin, how she ended up in the Tree of Ages. And with our villain Kirimaru as well. So, and what happened with Toa and Susanoo and Moroha when they are babies, which, so yeah, a lot's all going to be explained in this episode, which I'm really looking forward to finally get some answers now. So, but just really quick, opening up the episode of this preview is we see Kagome looking up at the moon. We hear a narrator, because usually it's Toa doing the narration, but this is a different narrator, a person's narrating, and he's saying as the half demon princesses were taking their first breaths. We see Riku in this, and he looks exactly the same as he is now, which he implies that he is like a demon since he hasn't aged at all. So, and we see like Maybe I don't know how it is, but maybe he gave Inuyasha something, because we see Inuyasha holding something that comes to Riku. So I don't know if that's gonna be the same shot. And then we see there's this big meteor that's coming down, and Sesshomaru and Inuyasha, they're going. I guess they're teaming up once again. And then we cut to our villain Kirimaru saying that, "Why have you awakened me?" And then we see why have you awakened me? Maybe it's due to the facts. Maybe it's due to the meteor coming down. I don't know yet. But after that. We see Sesshomaru digging into Inuyasha's right eye, which is kind of a similar thing he did to get the Black Pearl back in the previous show when he did to gain access into their father's tomb, which is kind of the same thing he's doing here. And then Kagome looks surprised, and after that. Yeah, Kagome looks surprised, and we see Riku giving the rouge to Hosenki, which I do believe that was the name again, Hosenki, because that was the same one. That was the same name that of the demon that created the Black Pearl. And I do believe is this a different one, or was the person a different color? I forget. I do believe it's a different Hosenki. I think it was. I could be wrong though, because hey. It's hard to keep track of every single demon, minor demon, whatever in the whole series. So if this is a different Hosenki, then I hope I'm right on that though. But it looks like the same person though, or a different color. But anyway, Hosenki is the one who created the Black Pearl, and we see Riku give him the rouge to him. Which, of course, that was the rouge that Kagome would give to Moroha when she was a baby before she gave her away to Hachi. Saying this is a keepsake from Inuyasha's mother. If we had a girl, we would give this to her. Yeah. And then we cut to with Sesshomaru with Jokin, and Sesshomaru leaves his twins down by a tree, so he looks back at the meteor coming down, and then it ends with Rin in bed before being put in the Tree of Ages. In bed, it looks like she just gave birth to the twins, which I know I said this before though, but it just officially confirms that she's the mother of the twins. Toa and Setsuna, which I did already establish that. I'm sure many fans have already have well before all this, which I talked about in the previous video, that I saw that in the opening, the new opening to this series, which that was a great opening, which I'll talk about that in the next video, because I liked the opening. That opening rocked. But yeah, even that part of the opening confirms it as well. But here it officially confirms it, which a lot of fans were relied on, including myself. So hey, anyone like me who already confirmed this before this happened, hey, we were all right. How about that? We all get a nice clap. We all get a nice clap that we were all right. The ones who already knew about that though. Yeah, but it shows a range in the bed. After it looks like she gave birth to the twins, and she says, "I have faith in you, Sesshomaru," and starts crying. So we'll get an explanation on how, if it shows this, how she end up in the Tree of Ages, because something must have happened to her shortly after that, and then therefore she got put in the slumber in the Tree of Ages. So there's a lot going on in this episode, and obviously this has all been one big flashback, just like how the first episode was majority of that was most of that was a flashback. So this is all gonna be one big flashback. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. We'll finally get most of our answers done, like what happened to Kagome and Inuyasha after when Kagome gave Moroha away, and like that flashback. Why was I hope that established like that flashback. Hopefully, this episode will establish why was Sesshomaru standing alongside with Kirimaru during that flashback in episode 8. So, I probably said before, maybe he was doing that, maybe because of a way to help Ren. I don't know, but we'll have to see on that though. But we're hopefully we'll see Shippo, because ever since episode 1, he has not yet been brought up, and we never saw him or mention whatever happened to him either. So hopefully we'll see Shippo in this as well, and hopefully we'll learn what happened to him as well, because he's never been brought up or mentioned or anything. So people were asking, what happened with Kagome and Inuyasha, and but I don't know what happened. What's going on with Shippo? So I'm hopefully he's in this episode, and hopefully we'll know what happened to him. But yeah, what happened with Kagome and Inuyasha? Why have they disappeared? And hopefully maybe the connection of how the Rainbow Pearls were made, because the Rainbow Pearls haven't been mentioned in the flashback of the first episode. So if the Hoseki is the guy, Hoseki is the Riku that gave the pearl to. But by the way, Riku, I gotta mention Riku real quick, because he hasn't aged at all since the first. He still looks the same in this episode here. So he has to be a demon or something, because otherwise he still looks the same, hasn't aged at all up until the present with Toa, Sessuna, and Moroha. So obviously he has to be a demon. But yeah, I was saying Hoseki is the one who created the Black Pearl. So I believe he's the one when Ryuka gave the rouge to. He's the one who created the Rainbow Pearls. I'm betting he's the one who created the Rainbow Pearls. So we will see after this, because there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of explanation. Hopefully a lot of answers will be answered. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I am really looking forward to this. I'm having this excited because if it turns out what I think is, I believe this will be yet the best episode I've seen in this season so far. If everything turns out the way I think it is, how it plays out in this episode, I will believe this will be the best episode I've seen yet. I have high hopes for this episode. Hopefully all of my answers and a lot of people's answers will be questions will be answered. Pardon me. And like I said, what happened to Kagome? What happened to Inuyasha? Hopefully we see Shippo in there. What happened to him? And what about Jochen? Because during the times when the little mini flashbacks with when we see Dolores Shiromuro, he's all by himself. Where would have been Jochen after that? So, who knows? And how Rin ended up in the Tree of Ages, what happened to her after she gave birth to the twins. So, we'll see on that. Man, I'm really thinking about this. This is really a lot going to happen. And I'm just really so excited about this episode. So, if anyone's excited for this episode, just let me know in the comments down below, because I really am. If it plays it like this, hopefully this is going to be the best episode I've seen, and hopefully our answers will be I keep getting the same thing reversed. Questions will be answered, not answered to be questioned. But yeah. But thanks for watching. Hopefully the next video I'll do is hopefully I'll talk about the opening. The opening, and hopefully I'll talk about the ending, because if I have to talk about the opening, I gotta talk about the ending of it. So, but hopefully I'll talk about that. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the video and more to come. And we'll see you again later.